Guys, we are back at the pit again. It's summertime. That's when it's grill time. I know for some of y'all, that's the only time y'all get a grill. We're blessed here in Texas. We get a grill year round because we got some great weather down here in South Texas. But today, I've got some beautiful back ribs we're gonna be cooking up. These are beef ribs, guys. They're not the big dinos. These are the ones up off the back where the ribeyes come from. So it's a great cut of meat. So stick around and let me show you how to make some fantastic beef ribs today. I am Chef Johnny. This is Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine. Appreciate you stopping by. And guys, I got some beautiful back ribs from Chapman Cattle Company right here in Texas. Grass-fed beef. It is some fantastic meat. Been cooking up some of their meat here recently, and I am really liking this grass-fed beef. It's finished off with a little ration of grains at the end, a special ration that they give them. But this is some great beef made here in Texas. Look for their link down below, but come in here, let me show you. I'm gonna inject these, I'm gonna season them up with some Crawford seasoning. I have got some reserve blend from Cosmos we're gonna inject them with, and we're gonna be making some fantastic beef ribs. So come in here close, let me show you how I do this. All right, I'm gonna get these ribs out of this package, guys. They are vacuum sealed very nicely when you get these from Chapman's Cattle Company. And they're up in there at Hyco, Hamilton area up there. I'm hoping to go visit and maybe be able to take y'all on the visit and show y'all their production up there and what they do. But there's those ribs. And again, they're not the big dinos. These are up where the ribeyes are, guys. They are looking nice. I'm gonna hang these, so I'm not gonna worry about taking off that membrane today. If they weren't hanging, I would probably take it off and cook these up. But that membrane is gonna help me in the hanging process. So they're gonna stay like that. Gonna inject them, and I have got some Cosmos here, and just take this off, and I'm gonna put about a half cup with 2 cups of water. So I got 2 cups of bottled water there. Let's pour in a half cup of our reserve blend. This is just gonna help it add a little more moisture to it and a little bit more flavor, but I haven't been disappointed in any of the meat that I've got from Chapman so far. And just shake it up real good. You can get these shakers from Cosmos, just on their site. There'll be a link down below for Cosmo. And just got an injector. This is actually a Tony Sachets is what it is. Couldn't find some of y'all may have seen my other one that's like a pistol grip one. It works really good also, but what I'm gonna do is just get in between these bones, guys. I'm gonna inject and kind of inject on my way out is what I wanna do. So I'm gonna get some in from the back, I'm gonna get some in from the front. You have to be careful. This is not a real thick rib, and you can't push that needle all the way through and just shoot all your injection out onto the tray. Now, you can tell I have way too much, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this reserve blend and I am gonna pour it in. I'm gonna wrap these after about 2.5, 3 hours. I'm gonna use some reserve blend in that foil wrap just to help keep moisture in these ribs and help break them down some. So there we go, get in between them. And again, these are the back ribs, guys. They are, could you see them moving? Boy, they are puffing up. But we'll just take this, set it in the fridge. It'll stay fresh. And then here in a few hours, we are going to wrap these up. Now, pat these dry. Wipe my tray down so they don't get wet all over again. And what we're gonna do first is, guys, we are gonna start with some burnt beef. That's their all-purpose. Here's the burnt beef from Crawford's. Picked this up at LoneStar Barbecue Pro Shop the other day. If y'all are in the San Antonio area, hey, it's right over there by O'Connor High School. Go find them, kind of by them in that Walmart there. Give for a holler. He'll in there and he'll be happy to sell you some of this. It is good stuff, but on top of that, guys, I am gonna go with his Alamo dust. This is really his pork chicken rub, but I tell you what, guys, I like it on beef also, so let's get it on there. And a nice coat of this Alamo dust. Guys, these are award-winning rubs. Bryan is a competition cooker, does quite well on the competition circuit. And he carries a full line of Cosmos. You know I like them. He carries Butcher Products, LC Barbecue, which I also like. And he's got some rib grind from Chicken Fried Barbecue there too. So if you're in the San Antonio area, save that shipping and go pick it up right from Bryan Crawford. Guys, those are good. I'm gonna let these come. I'm just gonna shake off some of that extra. Let these sweat out a little bit, and then we'll show you how we hang them in the pit barrel cooker. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and daisy chain together, and what that means is we're just gonna cook them where they hold on to each other. So put in this first one, run it under the bone, and the next one, you wanna hook it, right? So it catches that one, and we're gonna go right there at the edge of that bone. And then I'll go down to this one. Now these will all help each other hold the other one up. Let's get them in that barrel house cooker. And we'll go about 2.5 hours. If the color's right, we'll wrap them. Well, I tell you what, folks, I got these ribs off. It's been 3 hours. I thought, hey, let's wrap them up. They're done. Do not have to wrap them. Got my foil out, got it ready to go. And I was like, yeah, it's about time to wrap those, but these are cooked. You can see where they pulled back from the bone. Let me get on my gloves here. New set of gloves. Actually, they just came in from All for Grill. Got these the other day, Amazon delivered them. But turn this around because those hooks are still hot, promise you. But look at that. Would you look at how that bone is pulled back? I can take this off. I'm gonna let these rest a little bit. We'll get them up here and slice them up, get a sample of them, but they are looking beautiful. What I was gonna do is take some more of my reserve blend, foil them, put the reserve blend in there with it, and let them go for another 45 minutes or an hour. I'm not gonna have to do that. So just let's get our hooks off. You can just use your little wand here to pull them out, but these beef ribs are done. 275 to 300. It's fuzz over 3 hours. Checked them a while ago. They were about 185. They looked right. I said, well, I'm gonna wrap them. Finished up another video. Make sure you go look at that. That is a sirloin steak with a pineapple sauce. It's great. I'll put a link below so you can find it. But finished that one up. Went over here to get these off, and they were finished. Could not believe it, but they are. So we're gonna let these rest a little bit. We'll get right back with you, slice them up, see how they taste. I'm telling you what, these are ready. They're ready to go. These are pretty. Let's cut these in half. Man, look at this. Let's open these up. These are looking pretty. Let's open it up. Remember, I left that membrane on there, so you got a little bit of it catching when we were cutting it. Normally, I would take those off, but with hanging, I left them on there. But would you look at the smoke that barrel house cooker put on there? These ribs are just lovely, lovely ribs. I think y'all can see that. But beautiful smoke ring. They are tender, and we're fixing to give these a try. Guys, these ribs are looking great. I've already tried some of this grass-fed beef from Chapman's before, so I know this is gonna taste great. Don't forget Bryan Crawford, LoneStar Barbecue Pro Shop here in Helotes, right out in the outskirts of San Antonio. Got some of his rub the other day when I was in there picking up some barbecue supplies. And let me get a taste of this. I'll tell you what, between that Alamo dust, the burnt beef we got from Bryan Crawford over at LoneStar Barbecue Pro Shop, it is just it's gonna be good. We're gonna get a little tug from the membrane. Not much, but I'll tell you what, guys. This meat is fantastic. These ribs are great. They're a back rib. They're not the big dino ribs, but they're up where the ribeyes come from. So it's great, it's tender. They leave enough meat on them. Sometimes they gouge these out so much that you can't get much meat because they want to get all that ribeye out, right? Well, I'll tell you what, Mark Chapman and his crew over there leave you some meat on these back ribs. But they are great grass-fed beef from here in the state of Texas, and check them out. I know they'll appreciate it. Tell them Chef Johnny sent you over there. But guys, some great ribs. Try to cook them. Remember, you can wrap them that last hour. I didn't get to them fast enough. It took me just a fuzz over 3 hours to cook these all the way. Really did surprise me, but they are cooked all the way through, and they are some great ribs. So thanks for stopping by Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine. Always do appreciate it. Hey, tell your friends and family about us. Share us on your social media, and we'll see y'all down the road. So long, everybody.
How them boys put food away beats all I've ever seen.